Surrounded. Whoa. Rob, can we start with you? Just tell us what it's like being working with this lovely lady.
Well, Marina is the ultimate professional. I mean, it's never easy doing 8 shows a week, let me tell you, but Marina always manages to give 150%. And she gives 150% in other areas too, like shopping, let me tell you. Nobody deserves this more, Marina, so we wish you the best and lots of love.
Thank you.
Yeah. Simon?
Well, Marina and I think over 2 years and 2 shows probably went to the altar about 500 times, do you think? And she was never late, except, and the other guys can probably back me up on this, when she's backstage, she's just about to go on, she turns to everybody she ever plays opposite and says, "Have I got anything up my nose?" Which kind of kills the moment, but it's always been the greatest delight to work with you.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Dale?
Oh, there's so many stories, but, you know, things don't always go right sometimes. And one particular time in Phantom, we were about to launch into Masquerade, our big dance routine together, and Marina had had an extra long extension put on her wig. And as we went into the first lift, she threw her head back. Her wig got caught on my costume, and as she came down, it ripped in two and she was left with a bob. And I looked like a dancing bear. And she ran off stage screaming and left me on stage to make up the choreography.
Which you did.
Which I did.
John?
In 1988, I was lucky enough to finally work with this young lady that I'd met and become her father. I played Marina's father, and then in Phantom, I played her employer, and it's taken me 12 years to finally get a kiss. And I'm very happy to be in this production and play her lover, finally.
Finally, Peter, please.
What am I going to say?
What are you going to say?
Yeah, well, Marina and I, we've exchanged a lot of bodily fluid over there. Because when you're singing so close to each other, a lot of spittle sort of flies between each other. And Marina and I have an awful problem with laughter. And in fact, in Les Mis...
Well, Peter has an awful... I don't.
We had to practice... We had to, yes, we all testify to this, don't we? Yes. We had to practice, actually, in my dressing room to look into each other's eyes desperately and not to laugh. But, of course, the night when I really blew it for her was on her last night of Les Mis, and I came on stage in the last scene and sang absolute rot. It sounded like Russian. Deb Byrne, of course, will testify that she actually weed on stage because she found it so hysterical. And Marina, of course, I ruined her last night. But to share the stage with Marina is a joy. To share her spotlight, which, if you can fit into it, she will always make you look good.
Thank you all. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thanks, Simon. Thanks, Rob.
Oh, dear.
Now, Marina, there's one more man who holds a special place for you. You haven't seen him for years, and of course there was no way he was going to miss tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from New York, your leading man from West Side Story, Sean McDermott.
Sean the co-star. Sean the co-star. This is my daughter.
I know, we've met.
Now, what is it, 4 or 5 years since you guys have seen each other?
4, yes.
4 years?
4 years.
I don't look any different, do I?
You look better.
Now, Sean, you guys were known for having a real chemistry on stage.
Yeah, we, oh, well, it was magic from the first day of rehearsal.
It was.
She was an angel to work with, and I've had a few leading ladies in my day. I guess I can say that now, right? My day.
In your day.
And some of which can be, well, I don't know, a bit difficult, but not you. A true star in every sense of the word. A bright, shining light that everyone is attracted to, most of all me. Do you remember the night that I went back to the States and
Yes.
you drove me to the airport and there were lots of tears and emotions and we kept coming back and hugging again and, you know, waving until you can't see them anymore. And
Funny how you go off people, isn't it?
yeah, where were you?
No, we did. We had a special, it was a very special time. The show was a very special time and it was amazing working with somebody like this and with Carolina. We just became, sometimes you work with people and you become very special friends and I can't believe you're here.
I can't believe I'm here.
Now, we'd be very grateful if you, with the help of Sean, could help close this, our first show of the year, with your number from West Side Story, the classic called Tonight. Mr. Harvey?
And make this endless day.
Marina Pryor, this is your life.
Our guests choose to stay at the ANA Hotel Sydney.